Hey, so I got to stick on text for a bit. I got to deal with hospice calling and my brother coming and trying to sort out all this stuff. Mom's got like weeks left. So I did go on Facebook and find you, and I was pleased. But I figured since I know who you are, then I'll give you a little video, so you could see my hipster bedhead, the Walmart hoodie, whatever. And that's a good thing for you too, because this is a funny thing. People have superpowers. Mine is a deficiency. And I'm not just saying this to be like, white guy speaking correctly. I just don't, like, ism and intolerance and all that shit just doesn't compute. Like, I'm an intellect. I study anthropology, literature. Skin color is a reaction to climate. Dark skin lets heat out. White skin holds it in. So, and particularly, I have just always fit in with your peeps. I've had like one of my boys in the city when I worked in Manhattan, 6'4" dude with dreadlocks, weed delivery service. Nobody, messed. And he just took a liking to me, and he was on a mission for me to call him his Tigger. And I didn't even think he should say it, but he said it all the time. He's like, we'd go somewhere and he'd be like, that boy's my So the one day, and he fucking knew it. He knew the jukebox was winding down. So he gets me all revved up. He's like, say it. I take care of you, blah, blah, blah. It's like, fine. And I was getting mad. I'm like, you're my... And the song stops. So we're like, I'm sitting there like, well, I'm just going to go in the other room and die now. And obviously he's like, I set him up. Everybody's laughing. They understood. So like, getting lost in D.C. after the bars. My friend went to school there. My buddies find me hours later, hanging out with a gang, drinking, trying to convince them that, alternative music is better than rap. So like they see my friends coming and they're like, did you guys lose a white boy? And particularly with your folk, the fairer sex, let's just say in the city, the sisters had a name for me. It was White Chocolate, which I love. I mean, I am a big bar of white chocolate, and it would be a fantastic rap name. However, I have a better one. So I'll give you the quick end, because you're not going to be able to play a 40-minute video at work. My literary project is breaking down genre by using every genre. You're going to get a fantasy novel, a modern lit novel, poetry, music. So you got to like divorce yourself from, I only read literature. I only like this. You got to just follow the story. So during quarantine, not being able to leave the house, just at the computer, I came up with my next character, and it was sort of like a rapper, but he was like fulfilling the role of like John the Baptist. He thought he was the prophet, the bringer of change, the bringer of truth, only to realize his job was to announce the prophet. And his name is Middle Shug. You may say, Middle Shug, what is that? Well, you're about to find out, but I've done 3 takes now and I keep screwing it up. So you're going to get the introduction as part 1 and the music as part 2.